Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's guys, welcome back to the channel. So you're interacting to the second episode of Symphogear GX. This one's titled Before I Destroy the World. Okay, I'm going to guess this is probably from Carol's perspective, more than likely. She seems to be the one that is intent on destroying the world right now. So it makes sense that this is from her perspective on destroying the world. Yeah, that was the first episode of Symphogear GX. Was quite something. Seems to be quite something in the community as well. I mean, it was Symphogear Insanity plus extra is the best way to really describe it. And yeah, it was just insane. Cutting K2 down to be the third tallest mountain was just hilarious. And the whole scene with the shuttle and slowing that down was just ridiculous. Very high octane starts, which is nice to remind you, oh yeah, we're Symphogear, we can do crazy shit whenever we want, basically. And then we started to get more backstory, so learning of everything that happened afterwards, we are now the Song Task Force, not Section 2, although I'm probably going to remember Section 2 for more right now, but I'll get used to Song eventually. And since we don't really have to fight the noise anymore, and they're not a threat, we're using our Symphogear powers more as disaster relief. So helping with this shuttle that's coming down, helping with just any natural, well, not just natural, but like any disasters that happen in rescuing people and helping out where we possibly can. Worldwide organization as well, by the looks of things, which is also good. Although, I don't know how quickly we can get around the world necessarily. It depends on the urgency of the mission, I suppose, but we'll see. But we've also got Shirabe and Kirika with us at Legion Academy. We've got Maria performing with Tsubasa at a concert in London, which was awesome. And yeah, we then get introduced to a couple of important characters here. So we've got this kid that is carrying, well, I say kid, it might not be a kid, it's a younger girl. Carrying a box. I forget what it was called. It was called, like, it began with a D, anyway. Let me just go back and check this, because I want to remember the name of it. It sounds like it's going to be a relic of some description. And considering this show has used relics a lot, I would not be surprised if it is another piece of a relic, or maybe even a completed relic. Although I feel like a completed relic would probably be on our radar as well, so I don't think that's the case. I guess we'll see. Where is it? Where is it? Twergdine, I think was the name of it. Probably has some actual, like, rooted, like, history. I mean, I think, like, most of these relics and stuff have some, like, inspiration at the very least, coming from other mythologies and such, so there probably is going to be something on this one. But it looked like someone was chasing after that and caused the fire that ended up getting Hibiki and Chris to attend. But they're in a different location from where Tsubasa and Maria are, obviously. But whilst they're doing that, Tsubasa and Maria get confronted by an auto-scorer, which I think is a very cool name just in of itself. And seems to have life-sucking abilities, almost like vampiric. I don't think they're vampires necessarily. I think they're meant to be, well, they're clearly not human, as I think Tsubasa even said herself. I don't quite know what they are, but I'm thinking more on it since that last episode. I feel like there's a very intentional similarity between Autoscorer and Symphogear. Like, think about it. Automaton, like automatic, like very like mechanical machinery, and gear, obviously from Symphogear, again, very mechanical machinery, and then you've got Sympho and Score, or Scorer. So Sympho, symphony, very music-related term, Score, musical score, another, like, musical term. So they both kind of have a similar, like, naming theme to them, which I find very, very interesting. And knowing Symphogear, that is not a coincidence in the slightest. That's absolutely intentional. So I wonder if auto-scorers are another form of Symphogear user. So, like, how Symphogear uses the relics to power their Symphogears that they transform into, I wonder if auto-scorers are again, using something's power, maybe not relics necessarily, or maybe what we would call relics, but they call something different. They use that to power themselves, and they're known as auto-scorers. Maybe it's just different cultures calling something different things, if that makes sense. Because I feel like there's something quite disconnected between the auto-scorers and ultimately Carol as well, and what we are as Symphogear users. Because Carol's backstory revolves around, what was it, her dad? Was it her dad that was getting, like, burned for being, magic user, essentially? And it seems they have magic, but also, like, scientific powers, because, like I stated, when she was setting up for her magic attack, it looked like almost like chemical symbols, and, like, again, I wonder what the deal with that is. There's something about it that is just slightly... It's recognizable, but also slightly disconnected. And I wonder how that's going to relate to our world of relics. I don't know if it's just like two different worlds clashing here in their ways of handling things, or what's going to happen. But Carol as a villain so far seems purely intent on revenge. Why against Hibiki, I don't know. I don't know if her revenge is necessarily anything specific and just, like, curse the world that took him away from me. It might just be as general as that. I think there'll be more to it, but there might not be. There'll probably be a lot more backstory to her, obviously. I mean, she's a named character. She's a very well-designed character. She's going to have a lot more to her over the course of this season. But I'm curious to see... I'm really curious to see how this magic, quote-unquote, relates to anything else, because Fine had magic to an extent, so I'm wondering, and I think this was one of the comments from last week pointed out, I can't remember if it was Nep or it was someone else, I think it was someone else, it was, whatchamacallit, who always leaves super detailed comments on this show. Where was it? I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Let me see. Where was it? I need to go find the Symphogear one. Where is it? There's Symphogear. Wise Wolf. Yes, thank you, Wise Wolf. I didn't forget your name on purpose, I swear. But yeah, it's like, no, I don't think it was you that said it about it. I think it was... Who said something about... I swear, someone said something about, like, it looking like a different time frame. Because I can't understand, like, burning someone at the stake for being a witch doesn't seem like something that happens in modern day. Not necessarily, unless it's, like, a disconnected tribe, maybe. So... It's kind of... Yeah, it was Nep that said, places in the world which still does witch hunts. So... Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a disconnect there, or if Carol backstory is going to be very interesting. It might take a while, because to get that backstory, we might need to talk to her, and no one likes talking to Hibiki for a while, but then she keeps pestering them, and then eventually they're like, fine, alright, I'll talk to you. God. Hibiki's just that annoying little friend that's just, like, constantly trying to talk to you, and just like, leave me alone, and then you're like, fine, alright, I'll talk to you, and then you're like, oh shit, we're best friends now. I just love Hibiki's approach to this. It works in the end, but it's kind of funny to me that it's that persistent. Anyway, yeah, the auto-scorers are cool. Carol seems like going to be a cool villain, although somewhat simplistic thus far, but it's Symphogear, it won't remain simple. I'm sure Carol is probably going to be one of those characters that, initially hateful, will turn around eventually, potentially helpful against the final big bad, which is going to be probably like the auto-scorers, who's in charge of the auto-scorers, or something along those lines. Probably. That's my guess for what direction the season's going. And we'll see how wrong I am by the end of it, because, oh god, I'm going to be wrong. Anyway, going to load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based formats here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon picture extras I do on the channel, which is everything from my seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon quest shows such as Symphogear here. We also have Log Horizon and World Trigger. both of which I'm hoping to complete very, very soon. World Trigger I want to get completed for October, obviously, because Season 3 comes out. We are not on pace for that, but I think we can be, if I just get my finger out my butt and actually work on videos, which I am doing today. I'm really working on them today. Yeah, here on YouTube, we have to do timer-based, obviously, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. You start the episode, I start the episode, we should be in sync. We'll watch this one on Anime Party as per usual, since they have the D-Truck sub version of Symphogear GX, and that's where I'll continue to use. I feel like something's happened to... It's either the quick player that they use, or Anime Party in general has a very annoying pop-up ad now. A very, very annoying one that is actually a virus. So, yeah, it kind of puts me off using the website a lot, but it has the D-Truck sub version, so I'm going to continue to use it anyway. But yeah, this show is available on Crunchyroll if you don't care about the subtitles too much. You just want to watch along with it. There's also obviously so many other versions and subs you can find as well. But I'm going to stick with D-Truck because this is the version I used for Symphogear Season 2, and I really like the way they use subtitles for the songs and such, which is something that Crunchyroll could learn from. But again, Crunchyroll has like time frames and stuff. Like the D-Truck sub versions were a passion project rather than something that needed to be out every week on demand at the right time, can't delay type deal. So it's understandable. Anyway, with all that said, you can also see a screen flash on my face, the mic, or as part of my headset as well to help scenes are transitioning that ship synced up. But with all that said, let's get into episode 2, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. There's the fire. And here's Carol. Apocalypse of all creation. Still sounds badass. Slaughters miracles. Oof. Got the build up, I love it. Actual OP time? What's that symbol? There's multiple though. That's 4 different ones. That's the 5th. Okay. Okay. Carol backstory in this Flames. Symphogear GX, believe in justice and hold a determination to fist. The amount of destroyed bikes. Noise are back. Look at that. Maria fighting with a gear? Hello. Oh, a bunch of characters. Oh, hello, that's a crazy character. She's going to be fun. Autoscore, I think. There's the other one. These symbols. That's a cool shot. Wow, okay. Running off? What are they planning? Well, yeah. Oh boy. Hi, Chris. Oh, yep, there's the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is the one that was chasing after the box. Yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. Coordinators. I think it's a well, no, I don't think it is. Mm-hmm. Whew. We're gonna get a transformation sequence for Chris. Here we go. God, I love the fucking music of this show. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Second not. Yep. Hmm. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're trying to bring that to them. Okay. You're seeking out Symphogear users to bring it to them. Okay. Interesting. It also means Symphogear users are very well known to this group. Megadeth Barley, classic. Was caught off guard by it. Defended it, probably, but was caught off guard. Again, they're being caught off guard by... Yeah. They know of them, but they don't know the full capabilities, it seems. Okay, I'm not going to finish this off. We're going to get out of here. Interesting. What? Yeah. Who just threw 4 yachts at them? What? How? Whoa, what? What the fuck is this? What? What? I mean, that very much looked like a mech, right? The singular eye on top as well. Very much looked like a mech. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. Yes, but... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely, yes. Jesus Christ. Little Red Singing Hood? uh, there we go, she knows. There we go. Mm-hmm. Elf 9, okay. Carol's like, okay. Yeah, it's not magic, it's alchemy. Which explains, like, the chemical composition look. Oh, this is a established thing, okay. Heretical discipline, okay. So, ancient shit. Alchemists, huh? You're gonna get killed. Oh shit, there's more of them here. Auto scorer, yep, live sucking. Maybe not unique to auto scorers then. Oh god, that's horrific. Something about this is way more dark than what happened with the noise. Or like, not dark, but like visually more gruesome. Because you actually just see a body flop down rather than them just burst into ash. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Do you too? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very bicky answer. I mean, you were in public, but whatever. Holy shit. There's one of those symbols. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Whew. It's also taking it out of her to do that much. Interesting. I don't think your father wanted you to destroy the world. Gary, okay. Master, you made me this way. Okay. Huh. That pose. That pose, though. Jesus Christ. That pose reminds me of, and a lot of that, like, noise and animation remind me of, like, the musical boxes? The spinning musical box things? That's exactly what it reminded me of. I think that was intentional as well. And she's out. Yes. You got... Are they American? Shout! Oh, hey, Ogawa. I'll have my way with her. Excuse me? Wait, what? Excuse me? Ah, there's a lot going on right now. It's so much older. Jesus. Oh. Oh. I hope that's not Anti-Linker as well. She has an idea, okay. That's concerning. Yes. Makes sense. Legal transaction agreement. Oh, sure, okay. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah. Of course they did. Are you threatening? Kind of feels like you're threatening their futures by... Yeah. Oh shit, hello. Jesus. I can safely say that's the first time I've seen a London black cab get split in half like that. Transformation time. Being spoiled now with them. I love the pose to kick it in. I think Chris is my favourite transformation so far. The Baneable Blades. Huh. The hell? Oh god. Noise summoning, okay. Huh. I mean, it's older than anything, so... This is older than them, I think, almost. Or from the same time, so... But the noise themselves aren't a threat, they just add at this point. Yeah, classic. God. They truly are. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hello. Oh. Oh. It dissolves gears as well. They're not noise. Holy shit. Alkanoise. Who's that? Alkanoise. Wow. Wow. Alka. Alchemic noise, I guess. Rebirth Day, okay. Trust up, Beyond the Blade. Alright. Wow, okay. So we got a lot that episode, huh? We got a lot. Okay, so we got a lot to dissect there. So, this power is alchemy from the time before science and magic split. So, this shit's ancient, basically. Probably from the same time as relics. When the relics were first coming about. And these are alkanoids. Now, alka, I'm assuming means alchemical. More than likely. Like, let's be real, I think that's probably where that comes from. And they seem to mimic that gear disintegration power that one of the autoscorers used in that big explosion near Chris. Now the question is it just straight up disintegrating it to completion? And as in, like, there will be no gear left after that? Or is it just a case of it's dissolving it in its activated form right now and it will revert back to its necklace? Because I think the necklace was damaged and was dissolving as well, so we might be at risk of losing 2 gears. I don't think they'd risk... There's no way they'd get rid of Chris and Tsubasa's gears in the second episode of the show, though, surely. Maybe if they deactivate them, there's a chance they could salvage them. Instead of letting them completely disintegrate, if you just, like, disengage it, maybe you can save it. That would be my first assumption and first attempt at trying to save it anyway. I just deactivate it. But maybe that wouldn't work. Okay. But yeah, oh god damn it. The pop-ups on Anime Pie here are now getting really bad, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, so this other character that is carrying this box with Chris is trying to give them this relic for some reason. They believe it will help against Carol. And that one character, what was their name? Let me just double check here. What was their name? Was it Gary? Or Gary? What? Yeah, Gary was the one that I think we saw. Seems as though called Carol Master, right? And I think said something about creation. And again, must be another autoscorer then. So it seems like Carol is the head of this, and the autoscorers are her creation through alchemy, probably, in her attempt to do this. Again, the one thing that I noticed about Gary was the music box like idea, like especially like the way she was twirling, and especially that pose that she held. Like if I just look up musical box, like images, the dancing ballerina, the musical jewelry box with the dancing ballerina. Maybe not ballerina. Maybe it's not that one, but it definitely reminds me of the one with the pose. This one, the Midnight Ballerina, looks pretty similar. That's immediately what I thought of. There was like the musical notes and like clinking noises that were going with it. So that's where I think that inspiration was from. I don't think the other girls necessarily had that about them. So it might be like they each have their own uniqueness to them. But that other girl seemed to have like a similarity in... She seemed kind of similar in design, almost. Just the hairstyle and look felt like very similar. I don't know if she's any relation to Carol. Kind of looked like it in a weird way, but I don't think there's any... I don't think that would be the case. If Carol actually had any family left, I don't think she would have taken this ultimately destructive path, because she'd have family there to comfort her and to fall back on and be like, at least I have you. Whereas this time, she doesn't, so... I guess we'll see. Maria's in a shitty position thanks to the UN. What a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, just the way these autoscorers seem to have this, like, life-sucking ability. It's honestly worse, this depiction of an enemy, rather than just the noise turning them into, like, dust and then crumbling away or whatever. At least that was, like, a almost instant thing, and there's nothing really left at that point. Whereas this one, you see, like, a completely drained body, and you just watch it thud to the ground. It's like, something's just a bit more graphic about that, I suppose, is the best way to put it. But it seems like it's not a unique ability, so it looks like all the autoscorers have this ability. I don't necessarily know how. It's probably through alchemy, obviously, but it's kind of interesting how it happens. So they can suck the life force out of people. Can they suck the phonic gain out of, like... I mean, it might as well just be Anti-Linker, right? In a similar way, although this might have longer-term impacts than what Anti-Linker does. Anti-Linker will just deactivate the Symphogear. This one seems like it's corroding it, basically. Again, curious to see whether it has long-term impact or not. I assume it's going to have a risk of that, otherwise it would be fairly easy just to retreat, I suppose, but I guess we'll see. Yeah. We're in complete disarray right now. Like, we're in complete disarray. Like, way more than I think... Have we ever been in this disarray? Especially early on in the season. Have we ever been in this much of a disarray and, like, lack of hope of the situation? I don't know if we necessarily have. But yeah, alka noise. So alchemic noise, alchemy noise, I assume is what they're going for there. And looking at the shot of Carol on her throne, essentially, you can see 4 podiums. 3 of them are absent, so the autoscorer that's going after Tsubasa and Maria, the one that's going after Chris, and then the one that was with Carol, Gary. I need to figure out how to say her goddamn name. I'm saying it differently every time. But you got those 3, and then you've also got the 4th one that's just standing by on the podium there. Frozen, suspended, probably deactivated, I guess, for now. I think that's the crazy one, the redhead one. I think that's the one that looked like actually crazy in the OP, and therefore I'm super interested to meet them. I don't know why, but crazy anime characters, they appeal to me in a weird way. It's like, that unpredictability to them, I think, really appeals to me in terms of their character and making, like, curious to see how they behave, so. Yeah, but this throne room, like, look that I'm looking at here is about, how far in is it? About 22 minutes in on the nose. It's a quite cool design. You can see, like, how, like, you have the science and magic elements kind of combining here. It's just kind of a cool throne room design. I wonder where the hell this is meant to be, though. I'm kind of curious what happened with the whole burning at the stake thing as well with the dad. Curious to see what more we get from that. And as to who... Yeah, I'm curious to see more backstory on that. I'm curious to see what happened to Hibiki as well with all that. Because it looks like it's probing at her backstory as well a little bit here, but I guess we'll see. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2021 live you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.